next question is regarding, surprise, surprise, housing data. I put forward 2 years ago a motion seeking housing data in support of the Housing Vancouver strategy and how its targets were arrived at. Last summer, I had a conversation with the Director of Planning, who also put this in writing to an academic colleague, John Rose at Kwantlen University, that the housing data regarding zone capacity did not exist in machine-readable form, only in PDF reports of our zoning bylaws. So my question is, are we doing anything to resolve the situation, again, that we do not have data to be basing our policies on? And this has been, again, a persistent request of mine, and I would like to inquire what progress is being made by staff to deliver on what was requested and unanimously supported by Council.
City Manager.
Yeah, thanks. And Councillor, certainly appreciate the ongoing questions that you've had on this topic and the exchange with staff over now a number of years on that. My understanding with respect to our data around zone capacity is that, yeah, we don't have data that we can compile in the fashion I think you're seeking. There's so much discretion built into our bylaws that data doesn't exist anywhere. It would take a property by property assessment to come up with that, which is a massive amount of work. So at this point in time, we have provided all the data, as I understand, that we have. There's certainly a lot of work that's being done around housing targets, housing need assessment, and so on for the Vancouver plan. Of course, it'll be Council's prerogative to determine whether that data is sufficient for you to make decisions on. I think, again, our staff are doing what they can in that regard to put together the picture of what Vancouver's housing needs are. But I think, yeah, to your fundamental question around our ability to quantify zone capacity in the context that you're speaking is constrained by the nature of zoning in Vancouver and the information that we have. Okay, well, I know this is not the place to conduct a debate, but that is categorically inaccurate. We have all of the data. It is just not in machine-readable form and needs to be converted. And again, we are making policies and decisions affecting people's lives and potentially billions of dollars in the city without having reliable underlying data. And so I just want to be on the record as suggesting that, again, when we hear that we are making decisions based on aspiration rather than evidence, it is not sufficient. And moreover, I know from the Director of Planning, when she showed me what they had in the city of Dallas, that this information is available and just will require some action and focus of staff to achieve it. I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Councillor Weeb.